from a single business after 1947 to a sprawling political and industrial empire. The story of the Sharif family is one of remarkable ascent. But as their influence grew, so did the questions about their wealth. Today, we re-diving deep into the real estate holdings that have placed them at the center of one of Pakistan's most significant financial investigations. Where did the money come from? And what do they really own? Let's start where it all began. Mian Muhammad Sharif, the family patriarch, laid the groundwork after migrating to Pakistan. He built a fortune from steel, textiles, and sugar. His sons, Nawaz and Shahbaz Sharif, took a different path into politics. As they climbed the political ladder, their business footprint expanded. And so did their real estate portfolio, both at home and across the seas. This fusion of business and politics created immense power, but it also cast a long shadow of scrutiny. The story really picks up in the 1990s, with a focus on one of the world's most expensive cities, London. The Sharifs are reported to have acquired 4 luxury flats in the prestigious Avonfield House, located in the heart of Mayfair, near Park Lane. These weren't just any apartments. They were prime real estate, but the way they were purchased raised immediate red flags. Instead of a direct transaction, the properties were bought through 2 offshore companies registered in the British Virgin Islands, Nescal Limited and Nielsen Enterprises Limited. This use of offshore firms immediately complicated the ownership trail, making it difficult to see who the true beneficial owner was. Why use offshore companies? Well, they can offer confidentiality and tax advantages. But for investigators, they are often a sign that someone might be trying to obscure the source of their funds. Pakistan's National Accountability Bureau, or NAB, launched an investigation, alleging that the family could not provide a clear money trail for these expensive purchases. The core of the issue was simple. How did they afford these multi-million-pound properties on their declared income? The Avonfield flats became the symbol of the family's vast and allegedly unexplained overseas wealth. Let's look at the timeline. Records show that Flat 17 was acquired in June 1993. 2 years later, in July 1995, Flats 16 and 16A followed. The 4th flat, 17A, was also part of this portfolio. But the Avonfield properties were just the tip of the iceberg. According to various media reports and investigative documents, the Sharif family's UK property portfolio was much larger. Some reports claimed they owned at least 21 properties in the UK. By 2018, the estimated value of their known UK-held real estate was around £32 million. At the time, that was equivalent to over 5 billion Pakistani rupees, a staggering sum. The complexity didn't stop with offshore ownership. These properties were reportedly mortgaged through other financial institutions, including Deutsche Bank in Switzerland and the Bank of Scotland. This added another layer of financial intricacy, making it even harder for investigators to trace the flow of money from its origin to the final purchase. During court proceedings, prosecutors made serious allegations. claiming that some of the documents provided by the family, like trust deeds for the London flats, were falsified. The central accusation was that the family was deliberately hiding their ownership and the true source of the funds used to acquire this extensive portfolio. While the London properties drew international attention, the family's presence back in Pakistan was equally impressive, epitomized by their sprawling residential estate known as Rewind Palace. Located near Lahore, this massive compound covers approximately 1,700 acres. To put that into perspective, that's more than double the size of Central Park in New York City. Rewind Palace isn't just a home. It's a fortress of power, a symbol of their domestic influence, hosting grand family events and political gatherings. It stands as a testament to the immense wealth and status the family commands within Pakistan. So, we have the high-profile London flats and the massive Rewind estate. But what else is there? This is where things get murky. Despite years of investigations and media coverage, a complete, independently verified list of all properties owned by the Sharif family worldwide simply does not exist in the public domain. Why? The very nature of their investment strategy using offshore companies, trusts, and complex ownership chains was designed to ensure a lack of transparency. We know about the 4 Avonfield flats. We have reports of over 20 UK properties. We see the 1,700-acre Rewind estate. But beyond these documented assets, the details are sparse. How many properties do they own in the Gulf, in other parts of Europe, or even hidden within Pakistan under different names? We don't have a reliable number. What is the exact origin story for each property? Where is every single one located? How was it paid for? And who is the legal owner today? These are the questions that investigators have struggled to answer definitively, and the lack of clarity has fueled public suspicion for years. It's a financial puzzle with many missing pieces. It's important to separate documented facts from speculation. While there are countless rumors and allegations circulating online, including some very wild claims, we have focused on what has been reported in court documents and credible media investigations. The core of the controversy isn't about specific sensational stories, but about a consistent pattern, a massive growth in assets that doesn't seem to align with the family's declared income. The use of offshore entities in tax havens to buy and mortgage properties is a documented fact that became central to the legal cases against them. The journey of the Sharif family is a fascinating case study in the intersection of business, politics, and wealth in the modern world. They transformed from local industrialists into a political dynasty with a global real estate portfolio. This expansion, however, triggered one of Pakistan's biggest and most politically charged corruption inquiries. The story of their properties, from the steel mills of Lahore to the luxury apartments of London, highlights the profound challenges of transparency and accountability when vast fortunes and political power collide. The questions surrounding their wealth remain a defining feature of their legacy. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more content like this. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.